Good morning, Year 3 Amber. I hope you had a good day today. In today's maths lesson, we'll be exploring days, months, and years on the calendar. So our LI for this lesson is to explore days, months, and years. Please pause the video whilst you copy this down. So here we have a calendar for the year 2020. So calendars are made up of months. So these are the little squares that you can see here. So we have approximately, well, no, not approximately, we have 12 of these months. So for the purposes of this lesson, we are going to be looking at the month of July. So here we have the month of July. And as you can see, the little squares here are the days of this month. So you might be familiar with the days of the week. So they go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the numbers you see in these little boxes are the dates. So we have Wednesday, which is the first day of July. So July this year starts on a Wednesday. And then we have all the other numbers in the boxes are the dates of this particular month. So all months have dates in them, and all days fall on different dates, these numbers within these months. So I'm going to ask you, our first question is how many days, so let me just, before I ask a question, let me just point out the lines of squares in these months are weeks. So we have 1 week here from Monday to Sunday, another week here from Monday to Sunday, and another week here from Monday to Sunday. So what I'm going to ask you is how many days are in 1 week? So how many squares are in one full line? Please pause the video while you count the number of days in 1 week. So you should have 7 days in 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the next question I'm going to ask you is how many days are in 1 month? So how many days are in this month? So I'd like you to count each square and see what number it goes up to. Please pause the video whilst you do that. So you should have 31 days for this month. So each month has its own different amount of days, which I'll come to later on in the lesson. And so there are 31 days in this particular month. So as you can see, all these days are abbreviated. So Mon is short for Monday, Tu is short for Tuesday, Wed is short for Wednesday, Thur is short for Thursday, Fri short for Friday, Sat short for Saturday, and Sun short for Sunday. So I'm going to ask you a very specific question now. And what date, so what number is the third Saturday of this month? The third Saturday of this month. So the third Saturday of this month is the 18th. So you can see the number 18 in the third Saturday of this month. So the date is the 18th of July. Saturday, the 18th of July is the full date. So I'm going to go back to the previous view. And I'm going to scroll up and down and ask you to count how many months are in this year. So scroll up and down a couple of times. Please pause the video or scroll back through the video for my scrolling to see how many months are in the year 2020. So it's the same amount of months for each year. So how many months are in a year? So there are 12 months in a year. Very well done if you got that. Very well done indeed. So you can see different amount of days in each of these months. So January has 31, for example. February normally has 28 days, but because this year is a leap year, it has 29 days. So every 4 years, February would have one extra day. So, which would make things very complicated if you're born in a leap year and your birthday was on the 29th of February. So, I would like to know, and I'd like you to find out, how many months have 31 days in them, and which months are they? So I'm going to keep scrolling up and down the months whilst you find that out. Actually, let me see if I can zoom out. So, zoom. No. So I don't know what I've done there. Okay, so I've just zoomed in. So, yeah, I'm going to keep scrolling up and down, and then find out how many months have 31 days in them. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 months of the year have 31 days. So next up, I would like you to find out how many months have 30 days in them. So that's 30 days, 30. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 months that have 30 days in them of the year. So that's 4 months. So next up, how many months have 29 days in them? This one should be easy as we've covered 11 months of the year already. So there's 1 month which has 29 days, and that is February. So what I'm going to do to make this easier to remember is find you the song which has the months of the year. So I'm just going to Google months of the year song. a lot of videos here. I'm going to try and find you written down. See if this is the one. Nope. Sorry, let me just pause this. So, here we have our song. So 30 days has September, April, June and November. When short February's done, all the rest have 31. 30 days have September, April, June and November. All the rest have 31. February has 28, but leap year coming 1 in 4. February then has 1 day more. So I hope you'll remember it from each of these rhymes and just keep singing those to yourself. So brilliant. So just to go through the answers to the question, so how many days in one full week? There are 7. How many days in 1 month? This case being July, there are 31. How many Fridays are in this month? There are 5. What's the date of the third Saturday? 18th. How many months in 1 year? There are 12. How many months have 31 days? 7. How many months have 30 days? 4. How many months have 29 days, which, is the case in this leap year? So there's 1. So if you haven't made note of these already, please copy these down and pause this video whilst you do so. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson on calendars, months, days and years. So if you have any questions, please email them to year3@grange.harrow.sch.uk along with your work. And I look forward to seeing your work submitted. I hope you have a lovely weekend and enjoy the most of this weather. So I'll see you next week.